Alrighty, so here we are back with some more Tropico 6, and today we are on to episode 2 of Better Red Than Dead in our series where we're going through and completing every single mission in the game. And in the last episode we set up a pretty decent little communist island, and in this episode we're going to be focusing on just really fleshing out our economy, getting us into a good spot so that we can freely build whatever we want and make it to the end of the mission. So let's get into it. Alrighty, so here we are. Things are looking really good. We have these nice little walkways and they're surrounded by housing, so everyone can just walk around. You can go to the clinic, you can go to church, you can go to the grocery store, you can walk all the way over here and have some fun at the circus. So lots and lots of good things have been happening. And before we focus too much more on anything else, we want to get at least a couple more industry buildings down. Now first off, it'd probably be in our best interest to set up a power plant. So, or no, we don't have access to wind turbines. Yeah, we're gonna have to go with a power plant. Very expensive, but getting it down is just going to be too good. Too important for our island. Looks like we can go here. It's going to be pretty expensive, but necessary building to construct. Low rebel threat doesn't make sense, considering the fact that liberty on the island is at an all-time high. I don't see any reason why anyone would want to rebel. Unemployed, everyone's got a job, everyone's got a home. There's only one criminal left on the island. We'll deal with that as time comes. Well off. Commando garrison.
Nice weather.
Oh yeah, I actually recently turned up the voice volume, so that might be something that you might have noticed. Now, I kind of want to throw in a little park here and surround it with some more parks. Just because I think that'll look nice. Little like curve to the island here. And we're going to need to, for the time being, leave the newspaper, both of the newspapers on Red Star. Yeah, things are looking okay. So with the power plant being constructed, we'll be able to set up a cannery. Cannery will turn pineapples and all of the fish that we're producing into canned goods. So speaking about the fishery, Fisherman's Wharf, let's get fishing dredge. Just free stuff being produced. And let's hope that liberty isn't too low around here. It's kind of low around this. Not a whole lot we can do about it though. And let's look over here. It's below 50 in like near a palace, but again, that's all right. Not a whole lot more that we can do with edicts, I don't think. Literacy program, prohibition. A lot of the other like minor things that we can do come from like these here. The Constitution, so we can do like immigration. No, not that. That actually won't help. All media buildings decrease. State-controlled media. Personal rights. So yeah, we could do privacy rights, increasing liberty, global liberty by 5 points. Real quick, let's go ahead and research religion and state. And I believe it's these. Yeah, the communists want us to turn off the religious aspect of our island. Let's see if we can quickly research. I believe we can. We can do labor policy as well. That's nice. So let's go ahead and set this all up. Atheist state, and then we're gonna do. I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and do a life's work. Why not? Cool. So now all we gotta do is destroy our 2 churches, which they are not functioning anyways. So let's go ahead and demolish them now.
It is done,
Cool.
Presidente. All religious buildings have been destroyed. There is a strange quiet amongst the people. even those who reject religion.
Amongst the comrades there is some dissent. Some welcome the party and believe that it will benefit. I, however, am sensing trouble in a system that does not talk to the workers before improving the world for them. Okay.
I have just had a productive exchange of ideas with the commissar himself. He shared his ideas with me, and I gave him a whimpering nod.
We are to destroy the banks next. Ah, in my younger days would have jumped at the chance to blow up the capitalist strongholds, but it seems that the party has already removed the money, the people's money. So we've already done that. Reorganized religion optional quest. Presidente, you're looking healthy. Perhaps it's more relaxing to take orders, not give them any more. The thing to remember is that we worship in our own hearts, Presidente. Well, unless you're a fundamentalist, which technically I am, but the party can't stop people praying. All my flock needs is a venue. You know, I always thought I'd make a fine landlady. Have a tavern. Tavern with 160% efficiency? Jeez.
I do not visit enough, Comrade Presidente? But Kuznetsov is capable, and I am a busy man. And we are not friends, after all.
Case in point, Presidente, it is clear that there are a small number of very rich people here in Tropico, and this will not do. The party prefers a large number of poor people, so please tax the wealthy, and remember that the party is correct. So have poor between 98 and 50%, and then issue the wealth tax edict. Sure thing. So, let's go to edicts. Let's go and research wealth tax, which we almost have. Then there's something else, a tavern with 160% efficiency. It's kind of over the top. So let's go ahead and do that then. We can do just one here for now. Go ahead and quick build it. Let's max out the efficiency or the budget there. So we're up to 119. Let's build in some parks then around it, which will most likely help out a bit.
Contact. Comrade, secure this communication.
I will transmit the coded instructions shortly. Use codebook orange to decipher it unless the first word is red. Then you must use codebook blue instead. I hope I make myself clear. So, we probably won't end up doing that. Maybe? What is this? Import trade route with the Eastern block. Let's see. We can import 2,500 boats or 1,000 furniture at a discount. We'll do that one. Very good. We can increase efficiency further with some rum distilleries. Could be good. Not sure though. What else can we do? Do we have access to National Day? We can research National Day and do that next. National Day. So wealth tax was just activated. Let's go ahead and activate it. Oh no, that's tax cut. Almost did the wrong one. Wealth tax. So $2,500. That's okay though. Let's go ahead and do it.
For some reason, other nations never quite manage to properly tax the wealthiest people. Tropico could make some sweet moolah by raising a tax that only affects the wealthiest citizens. It's free money in the treasury, and the only downside is the burning hatred of the capitalists. Besides, the communists are likely to view this as rather hilarious.
Cool.
The party is quite fair, Presidente. Wealth should be shared. I understand that you have your own methods of sharing wealth.
I am here in person because of a rumor regarding some type of folk hero, Presidente. The so-called inside man apparently intends to fight the party. I am prepared to exert maximum effort in search for insurgents, so I better not find the inside man inside your palace, Presidente. Okay.
Presidente, the party tells us that justice is possible only when all people are equally miserable. Am I missing something?
Large dwellings make rich people happy. You are therefore to demolish mansions, making all comrades 24% more mutual. People divided by law equals the party, or so it says here. But I have dreams, Presidente. Codebooks. Miniature spy planes. The world doesn't feel right. It's just too warm. So we've already done this, which is cool.
The mansions are destroyed, Presidente. Good, good. The party is correct. But what is wrong with the world?
Presidente, have you heard of the Inside Man? It is said that someone within the party is engineering its downfall. I do not know why this would be, But does it not sound like fun? I think, Presidente, that in a different life I was a spy. She is a spy. That's funny.
Have you seen Comrade Kuznetsov, President? We
Kuznetsov.
were scheduled to have a counter-planning meeting, but she is not here.
She also sent these plans for a new type of dwelling. The party calls them joy divisions. They are very space efficient, and workers who live in them are more equal due to the scientific positioning of the toilet. But no comrades should live in isolation. Cool. Let's go ahead and do that then. And we really made the communist or the capitalist upset with wealth tax. Yeah, they're down to 11. Anything below like 20 will start getting you, what's it called, these ultimatums. And as you can see, we get minus 40 from all of our edicts, wealth tax, food for the people, agricultural subsidies, all these things, really making them quite upset. Not a whole lot we can do about it, but all they want us to do is construct a fast food joint, which we'll do in due time. Let's go ahead and demolish up an entire section of the town over here. Cool. Then let's activate urban development. Let's wait for all of these to disappear. And then we can start building up some tenements. Cool. They only want 4, so let's go ahead and do, I like a blue one here, blue one there, orange one here, green one here. Cool. So now we let those get built up, and we're on to the next part of the mission. Now, they still haven't done this yet. Let's leave that in high priority. Make sure people build up the power plant first. We're also going to need a substation, so let's just go ahead and get that down. And just quick build that. Cool. Very, very good. Our little communist island is coming together. And then next up, with the next bit of money we have, we'll probably build a cannery. 37K coming in, that's pretty good.
I know the military understands the importance of industry, because we make their weapons. Son, your toys come from my factories, so tell El Presidente that my request's more important than yours.
The military thanks you for making its toys, but we need more places to play with them. Defending the nation means imagining every possible threat, Presidente, and I see imaginary threats on all sides.
Okay, well, I don't think we're really going to have an industrialist island, although I think that's kind of what the game wants us to do. I don't think that either of these are too important. Let's have a nuclear program if we can help it, though. Where are all these people? New workers, nice. Checking on the population. Lots of homeless families, and we have only a few vacant jobs, so it's probably going to be in our best interest to set up a rum distillery. Ooh, here's a good spot. Oh, actually, no, that's not a good spot. It's right next to the plantation. That'd be a terrible spot. Let's go ahead and I guess maybe here. Yes. And then we can throw in a random park. Cool. So we'll just wait for these to get built up, the tenements. Let's go into times 4 speed, wait for all of this. A fast food joint, I mean, we could do this. This might be smart. Let's go ahead and purchase this. And then let's place it. And put it on low priority. Maybe we'll quick build it whenever we need the funds. Or whenever we need the mission complete. Allow everyone to vote freely. Not that big of a deal.
Scramble this channel immediately. The code word is borscht. We have 20 seconds from now.
I'm authorized to thank you for your assistance. Neither am I authorized. Oh, I'm not authorized to thank you for your assistance. Neither am I authorized to acknowledge your assistance. However, I am authorized to end this transmission. Over and out. Cool, we'll take the 2K. Seems fine. Pineapple furniture, cigars. Cool, already 15,000 loaded into the dock. And we're about to have a power plant finished. Nice. So, sad thing about the power plant though is we can only leave it on the minimum budget if we want to keep everyone poor. So, first things first. Oops, did not mean to hire in a random person. Good enough. So now we just need these tenements.
Is a landslide, Presidente. The metaphorical kind, not the kind that
And
accidentally
then we'll
reduces
have
the
what we
size of the
need
workforce.
to build the mausoleum. So maybe what we do is we get ready for it by purchasing. Yeah, we purchase it. Now we need 28K, and then we can place it. And we might just slap it down to start quickly making it through these missions here. Mission objectives, I suppose. Very sadly, we're starting to get a lot of shacks around, but soon we won't have to worry about those because we'll have all these fancy new tenements. And here's the first one. We can just leave everything on the medium budget. That means that we're making like a little over $70 per month off of a full tenement, which is nice. Ooh, a freighter just pulled out with 27k, so maybe we just build. Yeah, I'd say we just do it. Let's send it. Mausoleum time it is. Ooh. Right here seems like a good spot. Very expensive, but that's alright. We have a lot of sugar over there. But the rum distiller, let's put that on high priority. Let's actually put this on high priority, this on medium priority. And let's get the fast food. And screw it, let's just quick build the fast food joint. We can put this on the max budget. It's giving us 56 service quality. Pretty nice. We don't need to go through and do that.
Presidente, have you seen the people who toil in this man's
Our
Build a
money's at
new-
work, Prez. I optioned the
Contact. Comrade. Secure this communication.
Cool. A tavern with 160% efficiency. What we can do is, once this is finished, what's the efficiency now? 100 and something. If we build one more rum distillery, then we can finish that little side objective, which I just want to see what it has to offer. So I'll probably go ahead and do it. Let's put these all on armed caretaker. Yeah, that seems fine. So we're only spending 58. We're making exactly $70 per month off of a
The
bowl.
dwellings are built. As for Comrade Kuznetsov, she's lost control, Presidente. I know she has a secret. If only I could find out what.
Perhaps I could ask the inside man for some insight. If I knew who he was. He's a spy so cunning that he himself might not know who he is. A spy so skilled that he might not even exist. But someone must stand up to the party.
Presidente, the party has designed the perfect communist vehicle. It is available in a range of stylish beiges.
Nice, okay. It is so cramped, dangerous, and difficult to drive that it guarantees automotive impartiality for all. Please legislate to bring these new vehicles to the workers. Transport time, population equals the party. Now, there is Comrade Kuznetsov, Presidente. If she is not here, I must attend to your tiny islands, which is not correct. Okay. So we need 4 parking decks. That's excessive. I mean, we probably have to do it anyways, but that'll be fine. We have the money for it now. Let's go ahead and set up yet another rum distillery. And let's see about setting up some sugar plantations if we can find the space for them. Here's a spot for it, and I think this one's going to serve rather quite nicely. It would if... No, it needs to be in this direction. We're losing like one little tile down there, but what we can do is connect a road all the way to here, all the way to there. And that one works out fine. Plantation sugar. Cool. So let's set up like 2 more, I suppose. We'll do 2 here, I guess. Let's go here, demolish that. Okay. And then all we gotta do is throw down some more roads like that. Perfect. Now that we have the rum distiller, what we can do is do supply local market, and this will increase our tavern's efficiency even further, as we can see. Oh well, sugar needs to be inside first, but it's only going to increase efficiency.
Palace announces today a new tax scheme allowing citizens to pay extra for preferential treatment during routine search and seizure actions. Sign up today!
Nice. Okay. supply local market, it scales with efficiency, right? So we're going to need 2 of these on the max budget on supply local market to get a plus 30% bonus to the tavern. So as you can see, supply local market, it's 5%. But if we increase the budget all the way to 90% efficiency, let's see what the efficiency bonus is now. 15. So now we can come over here and do the exact same thing. Max out its budget and just wait a little bit.
Remember the story of the
Build an
man.
asylum. Probably won't do that, but we'll leave that how it is. Okay. So now what we need to do is wait for sugar to show up in this rum distillery. That'll probably allow us to complete this mission. And once that's done, then we can change the rum distilleries back to the minimum budget. And we'll be in a good spot. Cool. Cool.
It's a lovely
There we
rum,
go.
Presidente, so I should thank you for that. What can I get you? A nice pint of sherry?
But don't you think it's time you did something about this party? That's all we ever hear about. Unless you're too busy lazing around, drinking sherry in a nun's pub. Presidente, I'm disappointed. Well, 2,000 knowledge points. We got National Day for free. Let's lower the budget on all of those. Let's find National Day, wherever it is. 4,000, but it's a 10% efficiency bonus to all taverns. Decreases crime safety on the island. Decreases religious standing. So maybe we won't do it. I don't want to make the religious faction too upset. It's really expensive, and we get some service quality on our taverns, kind of whatever. We'll leave it for now. 2,000 research points, though, is pretty nice. Can't really think of anything particularly right now that I want to do, but we'll give it time. Job happiness, we can abandon this one because we're never going to get that one done anyways. Nuclear program, shellfish, Eastern Bloc to an embassy. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. That'll be quite expensive, but potentially kind of sort of worth it. Nice. Let's drag a road on up to here, on over to there, all the way over to here. Why not? Cool. Let's check, make sure we don't have too many goods sitting around. 1,000 on one of those, 600 on another. Decrease the budget. This one can go on multicultural. It'll still get a bunch of good bonuses. Very good to see. Same thing with this one, I reckon. 83%. 103%. Very good. Ooh, you know what? We can get fiber fertilization on the sugar plantations that are going to affect most of the other buildings. So this one's affecting 6. Ooh, you know what we could even do is do fiber fertilization on this one. And then fiber fertilization on this one. That's going to increase the efficiency of a bunch of our plantations. So we have plantations on the lowest budget, and we're getting over 100. Some of them are on like 140. And what's really nice about this whole entire system is they're all multicultural, and so the soil's never degrading. All of the ranches nearby are on pasture prohibition, so again, no more soil degradation. And as you can see, we're starting to heal up the land around here a bit. Pasture prohibition on all those. Let's go ahead and get the manure spreader. We do need one in this area. Second to highest budget, nasal clamps. Cool. Very good to see all this. We probably have the money for a cannery, so let's go ahead and do that. Right here seems like a good spot. And they're going to want us to build up a bunch of parking decks, so let's go ahead and buy one. And we might as well get all of them done. Do we have access to free wheels? No, we need to research it, so let's research that. And, like, thinking about it...
The may be cold, but the weather is going to be hot, hot, hot. Stay tuned for Canal Uno's meteorological report. Hoy hace caliente.
Thinking about it is going to be pretty
Poor are complaining that
beneficial to have free wheels, as you might have noticed from our last island that we did. But having 4 is a bit
The
excessive.
workers are now free, Comrade Presidente, to drive anywhere they wish. At 12 kilometers per hour, they will not get far.
If you see Comrade Kuznetsov, refer her to me. Perhaps she has gone undercover to flesh out the inside man. She is the inside man, that's what I'm getting at here. Or perhaps she has embezzled a fortune of the people's money and has retired to a comfy gulag. It does not matter. I wish for her to return.
I have been in a fight with General Rodriguez, Presidente. I gave him a nosebleed, which messed up his lovely uniform. Though red is appropriate.
It all started when I informed him of the party's decision to disband his elite squad, which I'm sure you will take care of. I have been on edge since Comrade Kuznetsov disappeared, Presidente. Was she liquidated by the party? Demolish your commando garrison.
Oh, hey, Presidente. Sorry, my trademark smile is upside down. I'm like rainy flowers today. I barely found my way here through all the smog in the air.
Like, Presidente, those new cars pump out thick clouds of poison. The sides of the road are lined with dead birdies. I guess they're all equal in the eyes of the party, huh? Let's do something for Mother Earth. Sure thing. I kind of like the idea of that, because getting pollution down will be actually pretty good. So let's go ahead and do that. Can do it like, oh, it's actually going to increase pollution nearby the building itself. So let's go ahead and build it. Ooh. Here seems adequate. And then let's actually go through and demolish, like, these two. I like the rest of them, though. Free wheels is going to be very expensive, but this means that we could honestly just do without the bus garage. So let's go ahead and demolish those up then. And that also means we can demolish up these roads here, and I don't like that one. Or any of these, honestly. The cannery, honestly, let's rebuild this a little bit to the side. There we go. Let's let all that get built up. Check in on this. Propaganda successes, 190, 600 propaganda successes in that one's lifetime. Very good. So a garbage dump. Let's demolish our commando garrison then. Don't need this road no more.
Presidente, you may be aware that I recently fought our local party representative. True, he bloodied my nose, but I made him cry. So I won.
But I lost my beloved commando garrison. The consequences of this are not serious. We merely released a dozen highly trained, morally deprogrammed killers into the community at large. However, I do recommend a replacement facility. Just in case. Okay. So we'll probably end up doing that. Spy Academy. Probably going to be pretty expensive, yeah. So we need 18,000. See how much we're getting in our next rotation of ships coming through. 14k. It's alright, I suppose. But with the parking decks, that means that everyone's going to get to drive around a lot more. Very, very quickly. All the people working out here. All the people working down here in the mines. And in our power plant. Just everywhere they're going to get to drive. So it's really expensive. But plus side is that a lot of goods will get produced a little bit quicker. Let's go back into times 4 speed for a bit. So we want a spy academy, the garbage dump is coming up, and we're still just waiting on additional communists. We are going to need a road, I believe, to this, so it's really close. Let's see if we can game it. Not quite. We'll just do that then.
Well, thank you for the garbage dump, Presidente. I guess it's somewhere to go for a dose of reality.
This party doesn't care about the planet at all, Presidente. I saw them dyeing both red and gray squirrels green for the sake of their equality justice. And now the poor things can't see each other in the trees. Okay. This is pretty nice to have. Just because it's going to decrease the pollution, which means that people aren't going to die from preventable diseases as quickly. We have the money for the Spy Academy, so let's go ahead and build it then. I don't really like this building though, because it is like a pretty expensive building. I don't think that we can decrease the budget so far that We can make people working here poor. Maybe we can. I'm pretty sure if we research it, we can, but I don't know if we can research it in this era. Oh, we can. Cool. Let's go ahead and research that then. Another 9K coming in. So a fun little fact is that if people have a low fun happiness, then they move slower, they walk around slower. And so I feel like that's one of the main...
Presidente, though I miss my commandos, my new spies are pretty neat. Can you see them? No? Well, they are not here, but they are neat.
When I watch them train, I get a sort of tingle, like perhaps this is something righter than what is going on. It's almost as if the world should be obsessed with spying and secrets, not the confusing mutuality that the party represents. But like I was saying, if like you have a low fun happiness, then, you know, with communist islands, typically like fun happiness is going to be low because you're going with the lowest budget. But I just think that it's kind of funny that free wheels is like a communist thing that can kind of override the low fun happiness like penalties, which is kind of funny. Free wheels has reached level 1. The longer we have it active, the cheaper it'll be, up to a certain amount at least, which is nice. We might have to turn free wheels off, honestly. It seems pretty expensive. Let's decrease the budget on this. Yeah, I was spending almost $200 a month. Now it's down to 89. But the people working here are still going to be kind of rich. But what we can do is nothing.
You know, we're almost like brothers, Presidente. But have you ever seen brothers fight?
Keep work mode Golden Spoon active. Golden Spoon active for 12 months for at least one childhood museum. I think there is only one childhood museum you can build anyways. We're probably going to have to do this. So let's go ahead and activate Golden Spoon. And just leave it there for a while. I want to destroy this because it's going to be really expensive. But maybe we'll leave it for a while. Let's go ahead and decrease the budget on this. Change this to supply local market. That's going to give us a bonus to the groceries. We can see supply local market 5%. So potentially we could build more canneries and get an even higher percentage. Potentially all the way up until we get a service quality of 100 on all of our groceries. Could be pretty good. This one's at 92. Another 15k coming in. And we're almost to the 200 communists that we need, which is cool. Let's go into times 4 then. 100% of the population is within at least one of these newspapers, which is nice.
We did
Oh, there
it,
it is.
Presidente. Every comrade has enough to fulfill their needs, and we all work together for the betterment of all.
Nothing can spoil our paradisiacal communist utopia. Praise be to Comrade Marx. We shall all live happily ever after. For the dream is within our reach. A new, better party with cake and ice cream for all. Cool.
The Commissar was an exceptional
Yeah,
man
I knew
in
it.
many ways, but not in the ways of unarmed combat. Fist plus mouth equals no more party.
I assume you had guessed I was the inside man all along. We must watch for ambitious, ruthless leaders and... Oh, Presidente, I had forgotten to whom I was speaking. Well, without its head, the party should die, and I shall retire to one of your excellent beaches. Cool.
Presidente, the time has come. The inside man struck last night, neutralizing the party's commissar.
It is only a matter of time before the party collapses under its own weight. It is essential that we spread the word immediately. Let us rapidly expand our media. Oh, Presidente, I believe that finally a true communist system will bring peace and prosperity to all workers everywhere. Okay, so we need 5 more media buildings and a lot more liberty. We need a lot of money, like right now though. Let's go ahead and just turn off free wheels. It's too expensive. Like if it's been running for 20 months, that's literally the reason that we are out of money. So, and then let's go ahead and demolish. Well, we'll leave the spy academy. Maybe there'll be like a little side objective for it to work, like be active. Maybe we'll need it for something. 34k, good. So now what I want to do is build up a total of 3 new radio stations. And this will really help out with media first off. So let's build one here. And this one's here. So we need the next one to be somewhere like over here, I suppose. And then we need one more. We can do it down here. Seems fine. Cool. Now we let those get constructed on up, and we'll be looking pretty good. Then we just need to get Liberty up, so we can probably build just a couple more media buildings.
Future shock. Can it happen? Canal Uno has determined it is impossible for technology to change so fast that humans couldn't handle it. What a relief.
So, having this on open mine will give us a bit more liberty in the area, so we'll go ahead and do that. Decrease the budget on all of these and leave them on open mine as well for now. Cool. So let's check the local liberty. 80, we're looking at like 80s. If we get like 2 more media buildings, then we'll be in a really good spot.
Our money's at work, Prez.
Take the 5,000. What did they want us to do? Oh yeah, this. So pinnacle of the working class is what we're gonna leave it on. Cool, cool, cool. Like 2 more, but real quick, let's read something. Go to overlays and let's find liberty. Let's read this. There's a global base liberty which is affected by certain buildings such as those of newspapers that affect the liberty nearby. Citizens are affected by local liberty while resting at home and at their workplace. So we need a high amount of liberty at their homes and at the workplace. So if we build just one more here, and then I suppose one more here, let's just quick build these on up. Hopefully we have the educated population for this. But either way, that should really help out with liberty. We're getting like around 80s. Yeah, got this one. We might not have the educated population for this. Maybe we should though. Let's just hire in a bunch of foreign workers for it. And let's go into the max speed again. Checking on liberty. Still no one working here? No. Gotta wait for a ship to show up. Cool, cool. Check in on our buildings. I reckon we need at least one more Teamster's office. So let's go ahead and build, I suppose 2 would be good. And 1's good enough for now. And ideally we would replace all of our bunkhouses with tenements. Not only is it going to potentially give us a higher housing quality, it's also going to allow us to collect more rents, so that would be a very good thing. Yeah, we're like barely even making money right now. But that's fine. We don't really need to worry about it too much right now. Lowest budget on all of that. And Liberty Happiness is starting to fly up with all the new newspapers and whatnot.
Our new
There we
media
go.
are pumping out anti-party propaganda 24 hours a day. It is like the old days, Presidente.
Which means I suppose I should treat you with a little bribe. For nostalgia's sake. Because the hard work begins now, Presidente. The comrades are looking to me more than ever.
Ah, Presidente. It is good to see you. The party has fallen, and the Soviets scurry away to hide in their holes.
There's a saying, Presidente, that the dog is bigger than the cat because of what it has to eat. It does not translate so well. I am pleased to inform you that the Chinese era of world communism has now begun. Your compliance is most desirable. Cool. So we won the game.
Though history books should properly be written by the winners themselves, it is my honor to ghostwrite yours for you. Oh, winningest Presidente. Ah, but what a wonderful world we briefly made. I think I will keep this chapter short, however. We do not want too many stories which suggest that ambitious, ruthless leaders should be suspicious of those closest to them. Your loyal penultimo's only ambition is to help you. You have done it, Presidente. Victory is ours. Victory is yours.
Cool. So, there is
Official
another mission
statement
finished.
From the palace says there is nothing to be alarmed about. The sense of growing dread is perfectly normal.
Perfectly normal. What do we need to make it to the modern times era? I'm curious. I wonder if it'll even tell us. Either way, I'm not too worried about that. Let's do urban development. And real quick, I just want to kind of tidy up the island a bit. Let's demolish literally all the bunkhouses. Cool. What about these ones here? Yes, even these. And let's go through and just build as many tenements as we can afford. Cool. Let's even go so as far as to quick build up a number of them. Maybe even all of them, honestly. Very good. Can't quite quick build up those last ones. Arm caretaker. So just like that, we have increased the potential amount of money that we'll be making off the island very quickly, making a lot more money as long as all of these are completely lived in, which as we can see they're not, but that's fine. Lots and lots of homeless families with a handful of additional housing coming in. Very nice to see. But yeah, I think that brings us to the end of our little run here. It was pretty fun. We did as many of the optional objectives as we could. We completed everything with flying colors. Most of the island is communistic, so only 71 capitalist and we have 255 communist. There's an achievement, so maybe I will actually stay on this island for just a little bit longer, and we'll try and get rid of as many of the capitalists as possible. We want less than 50, I think. There's an achievement where like 90% of the population follows one political ideology, so I think that's what we're gonna do. And you know what, we probably don't even have to work that hard for it. Let's just research radio station real quick. Change this to One for All, which is the communist one, and then we go to newspaper and we do Red Star. Cool. So now the entire population is drastically moving along to the next, or drastically moving to the Communist Party. So let's just watch this in real time for a second. See if we can even witness people actually switching over. Yeah, we just seen one person moved over, another person. Very good. Another person, another person. And so with just a little bit of time, we can probably make it all the way to the point where we unlock this achievement. So I think that we're going to hang out and do that. Just playing times 4.
Over, Presidente, we finally have a chance to demonstrate your unlimited...
Join the nuclear club. We'll build a nuclear bomb at some point. Whoa, who wants us to... Oh man, we're not going to be able to complete this quick enough, but we don't have any military, so we should be able to win a military fight. If they come and try and fight us, that's kind of awkward. A military coup when we have no military. Cool. Oh, I never set up the mausoleum. That was kind of a huge waste of this building's potential. Just like the childhood museum, it's got some special work modes that do special things. So let's research it real quick. And let's see what the work modes do. The greatest of all increases approval of citizens, visiting citizens, and the final rating of tourists by 10 on base efficiency. So that's kind of good. It's just free support as time goes on and people visit it. The mastermind of progress. The bonus of the approval of visiting citizens and the final rating of tourists is decreased by 10 on base efficiency.
The citizens are demanding elections.
Let's say that we'll fix the job happiness, which we won't, but we'll say we will. Praise the communist and just like the rest of our...
My friends! They call me the broker. I guess I had another name once. But you know what names are good for? They're good for getting you arrested, Presidente. Well, that's not my game. My game would be business. Which business? Hey, what have you got?
Nice. And so each citizen oriented towards the communist or intellectual faction visiting the mausoleum increases the standing of the corresponding faction by 0.2, which means that if everyone's communistic and everyone's visiting this, then it'll make the communists very happy.
I know if my neighbor is a spy? The palace responds,
Presidente, I regret to inform you that my army is staging a coup.
Oh no. Will you be able to even beat these guys is the question. We should. No, it says we're gonna lose. Oh no. That'd be pretty awkward. Let's build up some watchtowers, I suppose. Hopefully that'll be strong enough to help defend us. Let's max out the budget on those and hope that people get here quick enough. The palace might be able to actually... Nah, the palace will beat these guys. You have to focus on the watchtowers. Cool, wow. That was close. Probably not as close as I'm imagining, but let's go and demolish these then. Cool. Oh wow, we really lost a lot of support. So anytime you have a, what's it called, go all the way through. Oh wow, we need to switch this to golden spoon. Anytime that a ultimatum actually like goes all the way through, it's gonna lose you a lot of support, which really sucks. So let's go to edicts and let's go and do tax cut. Tax cut is a really easy way to get a lot of support very quickly, just to ensure that we make it through this. But for the longest time, I didn't know that ultimatums will actually lose you support. And like if we click on people and go to, I think, happiness, we can find approval and we can see down here relative happiness, so their happiness compared to the Caribbean happiness, faction influence, so this person is a strong communist, and so for those reasons, because we're making the communist faction very happy, this person will vote for us. But personal experience, -9, that's probably due to the fact that the ultimatum just happened. So you never want ultimatums to go all the way through. That's why we're making sure to stay on top of them as much as possible. Let's go ahead and see about building up a nuclear program. Very expensive building. We don't have the funds for it. Maybe we'll have enough once we finish this trade deal. We also never set up like any trade with like any other countries, which was kind of a huge foresight. Missight? Something sight? Oversight. Oh wow, 79 service quality on this building. That's really good. Let's check in on the population. Yeah, we only have 49 capitalists on the island, which is really good. A lot of people are dying, I'm not sure if you noticed. And if we come and check, it's probably due to deaths, war. Oh, a lot of people died from that war happening. Okay. Bad healthcare, work mode, natural causes. So, like, only one person died from natural causes. Everyone died from bad healthcare. Kind of funny. 50,000, yes, we should be able to build a nuclear program next. This is full. Let's go ahead and fill it up when we have the money for it. Just to ensure that our pollution is staying low. You always want pollution to stay low around places where people are living. That'll help with the healthcare problems.
I'm sure the good citizens of Tropico
Allow everyone to vote freely. Cool,
Our
cool.
money's at work, Prez. I optioned the stock, stocked up on options, and stopped all the auctions.
Pinnacle of the working class. Good. The greatest of all. Oh yeah, I didn't go through reading these. Each citizen oriented towards the capitalist or conservative factions. Each person oriented towards the environmentalist and religious factions.
It's a landslide, Presidente. The metaphorical kind.
Let's do the mastermind of progress.
The size of the workforce.
So all this does, the mausoleum, is anyone who visits it, if they're a part of a certain faction, then it'll increase that faction's standing. And so very quickly we'll probably see, yeah, communist standings at 100, and we might see like mausoleum pop up on here, yeah, C +1, and it'll continue to go up. It'll be like +2, yep, right there, just seen the +2, and that'll just go up sort of forever. Let's throw down a nuclear program here. Not the most important of buildings, and it is going to give a wage that's too high, but we can just go ahead and do it anyways. Oh, that's to move to the next era. Okay. Cool. And then we need to develop a bomb. Okay. Let's just max out the budget. Oh no, foreign forces are attacking. That's crazy. What are they focusing? I did not see that one coming. I guess very quickly what we should do then is build up like 2 or 3 barracks. That's so unfortunate. Once our nuclear bomb's done though, then we won't have to worry about it. Let's go ahead and quick build all of these up, if we can. And let's max out the budget here. And just hope and pray that by the Western powers, they're focusing our industry. And let's put these guys all on defend buildings. A new protest has started. Faith Happiness. We'll negotiate with them afterwards by simply sending the military in to deal with them. I wonder where the Western powers are coming from. Not sure. I see them here. Only 2 squads. That should be pretty easy. As you can see, we got a lot of militias, I think. Oh no, that's the militia, the troop, like the troop helmet. Okay, cool. Medium rebel threat, that's not good. The island's probably going to start burning down relatively soon. Which does suck, but not a lot that we can do about it. Again, we're just trying to get most of the population to support the communist faction, which it looks like it's starting to get there. We have like 300 people out of the 400. Honestly, I should have had all the squads like start moving in
Number 1
towards.
sign of being a spy is voting against El Presidente in an election. Do not make this fatal mistake, citizens.
Yeah, let's put this on engage attackers and have all of our forces move forward. They're trying to attack the palace. Let's demolish the spy academy. Probably not going to use it. It's just wasting money. And then let's decrease these guys' budget down until, well, we can go with the minimum budget. That's fine. We could do, yeah, let's get motorized infantry and special training. That's neat. Cool. Let's invite the Eastern Bloc. Let's praise them. Do another trade route with them. Let's see what we can do. We can import a bunch of hides. That'll take forever. We can sell to them our shellfish. We can sell them leather. That's decent.
Scramble this channel immediately.
Cool. And then
Contact.
request an alliance.
Comrade, secure this.
We demolished the spy academy just a little too soon. That's okay though. Let's go ahead and build up, actually. No, we need to make it to the next era to do that. One for all. Ooh, we can get music all day. Cool. That'll increase the, like, happiness of all the little buildings by just a little bit more, I think. Did I get it? Service quality of all entertainment buildings. These aren't entertainment buildings. Oh. But as we can see, the circus here is a little bit more efficient. Same thing with this tavern, which is nice. Let's make sure that, oh yeah, we need at least 1 more Teamster's office, I think. Let's go ahead and just get second shift for all of them. That was really expensive, but a bunch of new jobs couldn't hurt. Oh, we need a bunch of knowledge points. Okay. Did we just get it? No. We need 10,000 knowledge points? Okay. We need to, we got a free research lab, so let's go ahead and slap that down then. It fits there. Nice. Put that on high priority. There's nothing else being built, so priority doesn't matter, but let's go ahead and do it. The capitalists set the constitution ecology to energy efficient. Sure, we'll just get them off our back right now. I did that, right? I did economy first. Oh no.
They call me the... I came to see you
And
as
then
soon as
Constitution.
I found these were
Good.
available.
So broker can sometimes bail you out, especially when you do something dumb like that.
Pleasure doing business.
Rebel threat decreased, very nice. The research lab will allow us to very quickly generate a lot of research points, which will allow us to very quickly build up our nuclear bomb. Very, very good. I think the fastest that I've ever made a nuclear bomb in this game was like, I think before 1920, which is pretty cool. On like oh, what's it called? We probably have a foreign spy on the island as well, somewhere. But it was, I forget on which like run it was. I kind of feel like it was on like a little test world that I was using to record like B-roll for the guide that I made on my channel. But yeah, I made a nuclear bomb before like 1920. Flew up very, very quickly. Making lots of money, which is nice.
An impromptu vandalism competition ended in victory today for the Tropican rebels as they beat the local authorities by 2 whole walls.
We need more electricity just for now. Let's bump up this. And then let's go ahead and just max out the budget here. Let's just get the knowledge points thrown up very quickly. As you can see, oh well, not quite yet. But yeah, look at that. That's so for each person we're making like 5.25 knowledge points per, I think, day. So we're making a lot of knowledge very quickly. Let's again check in on the communist faction. We almost have the entire population believing in it. I think very, very soon we're actually going to make it to that point, which would be cool. And we will unlock the achievement. And that'll probably be the end of this episode finally. So I think we knocked this entire thing out, this whole mission in 2 episodes, which is pretty nice. $290 diehard communists is kind of funny. We could also just start going through and like arresting and killing off people who are diehard capitalists. But also what we could do is build up a what's it called? Where is it? An asylum. And we can just send a number of the people who don't believe in communism to our asylum. Let's max out the budget there.
A good deed.
5,000 free dollars. Sounds good. And can we send these people to the asylum? No. Institutionalize. What we need to do is change.
Do any of these offers look
what's
good
it
to
called
you?
again?
They're all strictly legitimate.
Let's unlock a couple slots and then just wait. We don't really have any ways to actually, what's it called, like embezzle money, which kind of sucks. Let's fill that up. We could build, yeah, there's like no real options for us. In terms of embezzling money, we could throw up like a customs office. Yeah, let's do that actually. Let us build a customs office. And honestly, we could just probably slap it down literally anywhere. Hire in a bunch of foreign workers, max out the budget. Oh, we need to research it. And we can put this on special tax. Cool. It does kind of suck that we're not gonna like generate the money on this one, but we have to wait for the next one. But that's fine. Residential occupancy. Yeah, every single tenement is full, so let's start building some more tenements. Of course, activate urban development. And just start throwing them down anywhere that we can really find the space for it. We can even go so far as to quick build literally all of these. And put these all in armed caretaker. We can maybe electrify all this. Now it's going to take 672 megawatts, which we definitely don't have, but we'll leave it as is for now. So now we got a bunch of, like, probably way too much housing. Yeah, like, oh, only 70. That's fine. But now we have the customs office to embezzle money for us. Go and demolish up all of this. And demolish up that. And we want to forcefully end these. I've never done this, actually sending the military in, but what's it called? There's like an achievement for ending, I think, 30 protests through either bribing them or sending the military in.
Today, Tropican armed forces sought volunteers amongst protesters in the city square. 2 reporters and a passing fishmonger also volunteered. Well done, brave Tropicans.
Cool. There we go. We do have the knowledge for this. Let's build a nuclear bomb then. That'll stop foreign forces from invading. Then we can probably get rid of our... Now we'll probably keep the military squads. Just so that we never have to worry about that ever again. Cool, nice little communist island here. How are our research points doing? We still have... Dang, we're making a lot. Let's research... Something pretty nifty is we can research the theater. And then we can build a theater for our population. Even though it's a luxury building, we can have people come and visit this. Don't really have space for it, but we can find a way. Go and quick build it. Because we researched it, we can put it on improv theater. And this will allow people to visit the theater. Another building with a pretty decent service quality. We're up to 65 over there. That's good. Check our numbers out here, make sure nothing's too far gone. Cool. Let's check in on this. It's at 34.
A few opportunities
Capitalist.
came up.
We just want to keep
Nothing
checking
illegal.
this to make
Well,
sure that we don't
nothing
miss
can be
out on
proven to break any laws.
potentially, what's it called? Let's unlock the slot. Potentially we can rescind the Constitution one more time. The next 20 days.
Do any of these offers look
There
good
it
to
is.
you? They're all strictly legitimate.
So we have 1 year, and hopefully the next, like, shipment of goods will give us enough money. I shouldn't have unlocked that next one. Amend the Constitution. So we need 1,500 Swiss bank monies. Ooh, build a... No, it's 5,000. Anything that'll give us... Produce shellfish. That's just like a waiting game, though. Nothing will give us Swiss bank money either, which kind of sucks. We could build a bank, but that's not very communistic. I guess the nuclear bomb and a research lab aren't either, but screw it. Missing electricity. Must have been a fluke. $27K, and we're stealing, what, 1%, 2%? Stealing 1%. 1%.
Oh, Presidente.
Nice.
Finally, the power to bring the world to an end is at your fingertips, as it always should have been.
Nice,
Presidente, the Cold War is over. The future is now present, and the
modern
Oh,
era.
because we made it here, we can...
Historians say it began in the 16th century. The palace says it starts now.
Let's do no separation, I think. No, we can just do official separation, right? Yes. Here we can do privacy rights, I think, right? Security checkpoints, don't discover hidden roles, increases global liberty. Here, if you were going with like a purely communistic island, you would definitely want to do this top one. The efficiency of your clinics and hospitals are increased by 20%. So previously I think we were like sitting on 55, now we're up to 67. Like healthcare happiness for the entire island. So there's that. And we just changed the constitution around. So what we can do is start getting our diehard capitalist.
You look kind of familiar.
Oh. Requires a courthouse and constitution set to. Oh, we need to build a courthouse now. That's fine. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. quick build it on up. We can go with the lowest budget. Rebels or criminals, let's go ahead and do that. I don't think it's going to help in our case, but the important thing is now we can start institutionalizing all of these capitalists.
I am sorry, not today, please.
Not today,
Did I forget
please.
something?
I need a drink.
Let me be. Nice weather.
Oh, we see. Okay. May I help?
Die-hard members of factions are the only ones that won't like naturally change their political ideologies through like propaganda and stuff, but by having these people sent to the asylum, it's going to make it happen a bit quicker. Let's go ahead and get this upgrade, and that seems fine. Let's negotiate, send the military in. We'll just keep ending protests that way. And we'll probably do that for the rest of this entire series, so that hopefully someday we'll be able to complete that achievement as well. I'm curious as to how long it's going to take these people to be fully institutionalized. Probably take quite a while. What do we have? 8 in here?
May I just... are you lost? I am sorry, not needed.
You look kind of
Okay.
Cool.
May I help you?
The capitalists are upset. They want us to build a yacht club. I mean, we'll probably do it, but... yeah, we have to do it. We have no option. Let's change this to stimulate exports. Decrease the budget. Let's decrease the budget on the nuclear program. We can demolish this. And that all seems fine. Send the military out.
In a friendly meeting, the Tropican army has carefully persuaded protesters to return to their homes or hospitals. Thanks for your peaceful assistance, soldiers.
They carefully persuaded them.
It's
Cool.
you and me, Presidente. We're in the trenches, side.
Number 421.
Number 421. That's like one of my favorite like set of voice lines in this game is the European Union. I think that's really funny. So we're sitting at 145 efficiency, so hopefully these people get done with their asylum tenure, time spent
The
here
citizens are demanding elections.
pretty quickly. So deliver a speech to faith, happiness, praise the communists, nothing, send it.
People of Tropico, it is I, your Presidente. You have showed your faith in me, and that faith will be rewarded. Every Tropican will get what they deserve.
I wonder who the voice
world
actor
has
for El
changed.
Presidente is.
What was tomorrow is now today. And what today we call tomorrow, that's gonna be yesterday. In 2 days' time. Yeah, but all days to come are the future. Your Presidente does not ignore your faith. You need places to pray, to confess your sins, and to nap before Holy Communion. God is everywhere, but it is unwise to worship outside in hurricane season. Our efforts are aided by our communist comrades, to each according to their need, from each according to their ability. Equality for all, especially those who are more equal than others. My promises are made humbly, for I am Tropico. Remember, a vote for El Presidente is a vote for me.
Cool. 391 communist. That's pretty good. Medium rebel threat. Kinda sucks, but killing off rebels is alright. 32 capitalist. Maybe I unlock this achievement. I'm gonna check real quick.
Presidente, America.
Nothing says security like a...
Let me be.
In a friendly meeting, the Tropican army has carefully persuaded protesters to return to their homes or hospitals. Thanks for your peaceful assistance, soldiers.
It's no good, Prez. The smart money has had enough of your wonky politics. We don't take disappointment lying down.